Hi guys, so today I wanted to talk about one of my favorite Bravo franchises, The Real Housewives of New Jersey. It's gotta be my favorite by far. I mean, I've been there since season 1. The good old days. Remember season 1 when there was Dina and Carolyn and Teresa and Danielle Staub? I mean, those were the days. I really miss those days. I mean, at least they were the days for me. I can't say so much about Danielle Staub. You guys remember Danielle. I mean, it started out fine in the beginning, I guess. I mean, she was friends with Teresa. I mean, soft friends. You know the type. But right away it opened up to a little tragedy. You know, she was going through a divorce. She was married to Tom Staub, and they divorced and he recently remarried. He left her in this big ass house and he stopped paying the bills. So immediately it opened up to her going through foreclosure. I mean, he didn't even give her food to eat. It was Danielle and her 2 beautiful daughters. You know, right away it opened up to hard times. You know, I was really pulling for the girl. You know, she didn't even have food to eat. That's kind of sad. And she was still running around town in that wedding ring, even though they weren't married anymore or they were going through a divorce. It was kind of sad. But, you know, she had my vote. I don't like to see anybody going through hard times. So I was really, really pulling for her. And so was everyone else. Until my favorite on the show, Teresa Giudice. They call her Giudice, but you know, if you're Italian, it's pronounced Giudice. She found this book that Danielle had written, and it was about her past life. It had all kind of stuff in the book. I mean, made her look like a sketchy character. You know, they talked about, you know, her dating drug dealers and being in the life of crime, and you know, she used to be a stripper. Well, wow. You know, and having false identities. You know, it didn't show her in such a pleasant light. You know, it was crazy. I mean, I wouldn't want anybody to know about this, but I guess she didn't mind if she wrote a book about it, right? So my favorite girl, Teresa, comes across the book. Well, of course she had to spread the news. I mean, I would want to know if I was eating with a, you know, an ex-felon, you know, that's been out of jail that likes stripping. I want to know that, so I don't even look at it as being malicious. I look at it as being informative. She had to let everyone know. Well, right away, Danielle got defensive, said the book was her past. She's tried to downplay a lot of things. She even said some of the things were lies. But you wrote the book. Okay, so this led to tension in the show, like major tension. I don't know if Bravo meant for it to be a pleasant family show, but they didn't know about the book. So when the book came out, all hell broke loose. This drove Teresa crazy. All the girls started turning on Danielle one at a time. But in a mild way, it was only Teresa Giudice that couldn't take it. I mean, remember the whole table turning scene? Remember prostitution whore? I mean, it just got ugly for 2 seasons. I mean, I loved it. Now, Danielle might have been stressed out about it, but I loved it. So only for 2 seasons though. That season 2 was her last season. You know, it got so bad, Bravo had to give her walking papers, as in, you're fired. You know, not so good news for Danielle, great news for the rest of the cast. I mean, they hated filming with her. You know, after that, she tried to clean up her act. She went on a couple other reality shows. You know, she wasn't really too much in the media. I heard she went on and she, you know, started dating different people and, you know, life went on. Hopefully it was rosy. But, you know, we'll never know until now, because Bravo has decided to return to the scene of the crime. I mean, that's what I call it. I mean, I don't see how this is going to work out. I mean, Teresa couldn't stand her. Remember the table turning that made Teresa infamous? I mean, you want to put her back in that situation, Bravo, when you know Joe's in jail? I mean, what kind of station are you? I mean, my goodness. Well, I'll tell you what kind they are. The kind that's right up my alley. I'll be there for all of it, because there's absolutely no way that this could turn out good in any kind of way. Now, this was always my favorite in the franchise, but right now, with Danielle returning, this might be a slam dunk. You know, remember how she was before? She was a nymphomaniac that had sex in the bathrooms. It was crazy, you know, and I don't know there's a cure for being a nymphomaniac. I mean, I don't think there is, But we'll see what she's up to now, and I can't wait. I'll be there, and I'm going to review it, so don't forget to check out those reviews. Thanks for watching. Talk to you next time. Bye.